put on our shopping list. Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't
Hello there.
Ah, so you two are still...
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still... The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up...
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best dishes! I can't believe you can still refuse that!
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time, and the...
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like... I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Would you swear on that? But if something...
Oh, looks like doing...
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide it. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy... Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though.
My lady... You're not gonna stop until you drag... All right, I'll share what I know. Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they...
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Dakan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakana Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of... Of course, the other brigade members were just...
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother. It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see me. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then... But the problem was that he had terrible taste. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons and the...
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around. But he seemed to think those stories, even the toys he gave me, it was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him.
What an interesting guy.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish, until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics from looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of...
I think I can understand your feelings.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. Yeah, I told the boys to get...
I see. But isn't this
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do?
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with...
I'm inclined to agree. I'll wait for news from you in the city.
All right, then let's get moving.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours? Anyway, they've become extremely aggressive. They even attack...
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own.
That's right. Once a portion of their profits is immediate...
That's terrible!
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder. A few days ago, a shaman and I trailed them for a while, and even rather than saying they're out...
Wait,
You heard me right. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after any... Unfortunately, we weren't able to find... Oh, one last thing we discovered was that
it sounds mighty strange to me too. Gotta say though, I didn't expect...
Nah,
What he said. Besides, yeah. And while they went to talk, any survivors of the...
He's shot.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ear. Now that we know you'll have a...
Hey! What?
Oh,
Of course!
oh.
Don't underestimate...
Don't worry about... Even if she had only...
Oh, one other thing. We held another recruitment. The deputy put a lot of effort into the...
Sorry to hear that.
Gotta admit. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to...
Keep the awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on him. They were
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up? Huh? Wait, are you serious?
I don't think you...
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that, and you weren't even...
All right. We can...
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything.
More. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to if someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system, that's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homiyanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here's the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for all you gotta do.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my...
Will do. You...
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time. It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another.
No need to worry.
Here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react.
That's...
Buckle up!
Oh, the son! That! Try to keep up.
Solidify!
Without further ado,
Law of the jungle!
kept alive!
I'll take it. You won this one.
You're... the Flame Bane.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right.
You know the code of being...
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds!
I'll save you the trouble.
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies. I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound...
What? Why would...
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go...
Well, he's out cold for now.
Yeah, don't worry.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names.
Let me take a look. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana, this caravan is just one link in there. That person will then... Wait, why is there no more of it?
No?
Yeah, every transaction Anyway, the next... Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani?
I'd be surprised. Just what the heck is going on here? I'm sorry, but
What if the Homayani...
that's a possibility. But if that would, they could have just as easily bought goods. Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the...
But why would he do something like...
Honestly, I've been to their estate many times. The only potentially... But that's still just a speculation. You're probably right.
But what should we do now?
If you ask me, I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. Let's go find my... If we're lucky...
Dear...
I've considered that. She showed genuine... That's not how I deal...
You're right.
Yeah. We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner.
Actually,
I see.
something like that.
You all look a little... Why don't you discuss it with me?
It's okay, my lady.
So something... On any other day...
My lady?
The master. Okay. My father has been supplying goods to Dagon.
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous... But maybe he's not actually aware of the full story.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way?
Thank you for sharing all this since you've told me in the past. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever... He offered me a pile of Mora, so I just...
Well, but that didn't really answer my...
Maybe the Corps... I think I get what you're saying.
Precisely. If my father had...
You mean the goal?
No, no.
But that still does...
So, the Master was...
Sorry we put all...
It's okay, Paimon. Regardless of his...
But is that... My father has committed many atrocities. However, the Homayani family has treated me with nothing. If we decide to investigate...
Yeah.
It's alright, Dia.
You don't have to do that,
Hey! It's still too early to give up hope! What was the thing about... Right, yeah, trust! Besides, there's no...
Thank you, everyone. In which case, my...
Sure thing.
You...
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two.
Yes, but we may...
Well, we wanted to bring this
So, that's what you found?
If you wouldn't mind,
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And what I do know, though, dear, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
Yes, I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but the facts of this matter may reduce if you must proceed.
His I've made it this far. I have my own ideals. I came here today to support you.
Our family once needed... They had superior numbers, and those Eremites were Kusela's men. Kusela was grinning and walked over.
Really?
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age. We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devote to repay his kindness. I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong.
So, what happened to him?
I'm not too sure myself. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, at the time, but he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dia.
So he was the one who recommended Dia to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious. If Dia could stay...
And that's why you...
Yes. And that's also... Kusela saved my... Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's. Eventually, The letter contained a...
Wait!
That's right. But by then, he was no longer... That thought took... After some deliberate... In the end...
If you can, none of the things he's doing, if all he wants to do is...
Oh no.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his another way. But I get...
I'll do my best to help. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. However, there's a man on the list. He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaison. I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks
Understood.
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, my father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I feel like...
Yes. It's time to fate.
Huh?
I know what you...
Shh! Keep your voice down. Come with me. We should take the... This place should do. Alright. Back to my question.
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the court.
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out. What are your terms?
So what's in it for you anyway?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I weighed it in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick mora.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dakana Lakmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operation. If you provide...
Hey, why don't...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when I'm
All right. They're always on them. Feel free to go have a look.
Sure.
Hey, come on.
Really?
All right, I get...
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you...
The sand is cool and comfortable to walk on at night, but it gets so hot during the day.
Seems like... Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Dear, why are you here?
Stabilize!
Be cleansed! Like the dust! Haven't you all done enough?
So are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Like the dust! Let's get it on! Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I just bring Kusela. Did you understand a single word I just said?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a sec. Dia. The boss can't come out and he died a long time ago.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakana Lakmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Let me start from the beginning.
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable...
Those were a part of it, yes. But just regardless of whether they joined by their own will, whether it be their deepest, that's precisely it. But you, Dia, you were never asked.
I never even knew...
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's... Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay, but in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up.
We all knew he was doing that for you.
And that's why he
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this.
Because you were too young at the time. When you left home after that final...
So, Even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going. I suggested that he hand the role of leader. His words made no sense to me. But that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our... But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Though
From that point on, the big fire that Boss started was quite a blow to headquarters strength. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge. There were people from, but we won't let any...
we've suffered plenty. All we can do is we forged boss. We were also able to Deshret's relics.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. Boss always loved... We used to always laugh. As for me, but maybe we were all just acting... I'm sorry, Dia.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia?
I grew up with these guys. All I know is that, furthermore, I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my...
Yeah.
Thank you.
I bet Boss would...
Considering all the...
He can think whatever he wants, but the...
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here. Wow. Paimon didn't...
They should all be holed up.
Who cares?
Still, we should be careful. Even if they...
Yeah, we'll know what their real... Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before.
Yeah. They...
Happy to apply.
Stabilize!
A new country.
Surge.
You ain't messing around! Look alive! Ha! Cha!
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this,
Don't worry about us. Let's go. We can't let the boss step.
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can make it through to help—
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked.
Okay, let's go!
Stabilize!
Without further ado, smite the dust!
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it, but as a desert dweller,
Don't waste your breath.
run. I witnessed the golden even now. The greatest should...
So
Let us draw. They are but two, while we hold within ourselves. Wave one! Charge! Eliminate them!
Like the dust! Like the dust!
I'll be back. Don't. We're just getting started.
let's get it on!
We'll meet again. How? King Denver will not abandon any one of his followers. Brothers! This is where we'll prove our faith.
You all just wanna die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
But we'll meet again.
The golden slumber.
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming in. This place is like...
Yes! Keep...
When the next wave, I'm going to see if I can take it.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Michel! So they've...
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like
So...
Time to pay for everything you've done.
You think I will be buried in the sand?
Hey, wait!
We were too late.
It's over. But if you're still going to...
Hey, Dia! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
Who are you filthy rats? And what?
You...
Hey, have you ever heard of a what?
This is your life.
Hey, if you're here to find...
The irony. His life became a light for so many. Where's the records room? Answer me.
It's right over there.
I mean
The old Kusela. Watch your mouth. He was definitely... But in the short time he couldn't have And after that...
Stop wasting... Tell me.
It's just over there. Go see... There's nothing left in there. Bashar, Qiqi, let's go. Spare them no...
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? If he was nimble enough to do that, then...
Dia...
I'm sorry.
Is this a king?
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow...
Let's split up and look around some more.
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad. What's this?
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. These opportunities don't come by often. Hey, come on! Anyway, the point is that you, Junior Zed, will...
Aw, my chest was filled with all kinds of it, but when everything came to an end, it was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. Idrisi and the others all used to... My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look, despite all my promises about never forgiving him, we're hypocrites. All of us. Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too...
You're back! Are all of you all right?
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Huh?
Paimon will explain. A lot happened.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well.
Dia, your pain must be even worse.
Hey, don't worry about me. My father probably... That thought has even crossed my mind. However, there was always something deep within my mind that But now that I can...
I understand.
That doesn't mean It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become... Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole... Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating?
Right.
We'll come along, too.
I can't thank you enough for taking...
Oh, this rug here is quite something.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit... Wait.
What are you talking about? Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one.
Ah, so you...
Yeah, I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave us everything left in the...
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge it.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father...
Well, back in the day. But let's see. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. It was against the acad...
That probably means...
Ah, and here are a few bags of
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of the... Who even leaves snacks in a box like this? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some button, a wool scarf, which from... I'm sorry, my lady. 2 empty liquor bottles.
Huh?
Oh, you're... All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle. To Dia. It's all right. I'll just read it out.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably the guy's fault.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that... I was never your father to begin with.
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking.
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day, and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to... I was their most esteemed leader after... Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child. I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth.
Do you already have some ideas?
I do. I just have one wish. That there once existed a childish, and that only under his care was I able to grow and...
If you end up finding any leads, can you...
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of my life has certainly had its twists and turns, because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by...
Add Thank you for Add Astra.
I won't let you down.
Be cleansed.
A moonlit night for all.
Stabilize! While the light shines bright, can now escape. Prepare yourself, you can't run from death. Can't run from death. Solidify! Go get him, Aiden!
Be cleansed.
Pay your dues.
Gather! You got this! Now!
So soon. You can't run from death.
Stabilize! This is order! Go get him, Aiden! Hold the dome! Solidify!
Run from death.
Gather! I will have order!
Be cleansed. Divine light, shield them.
Can't run from death.
Stabilize!
Surge.
You got this!
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Light the dust. Without further ado.
You can't run from death.
Solidify! All the light shines bright! Be gone, shadow of darkness! This is order! Rise!
Divine light, shield them.
Can't run from death.
Gather! I will have order! Behold the dawn! You're in my sights!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Can't run from death.
Flame, a moonlit night for all.
This is order! Solidify! Begone, shadow of darkness! You got this!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Light the dust!
Can't run from death.
A new moon rises.
Order guide you! Gather! Behold the dawn! While the light shines bright!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Run from death.
Three moons converge.
I will have order! Begone, shadow of darkness!
Divine light, shield them! Be cleansed! The Adeptus arts are most miraculous, but... unless one first cultivates the mind. Traveler, I've prepared a little something for you. Please stop by the Baiju guest house when time permits.
Huh? Paimon thought she heard Zibai's voice, but Paimon doesn't see her. Could this be some sort of adeptal amplification? Why don't we head to the Baiju guest house and see what's going on?
Radish veggie soup. Don't tell me something.
doll looks familiar. You're probably right. Oh, what are we going to do? Oh, we should go find her. Huh? What is it then? Whoa! What's going on? How did we end up here?
So, how do you like the little trinket I made for you?
So, this is where you are, Zibai? What's this parasol? It suddenly went whoosh and transport.
It seems I'm not the only one who struggles to remember things. Have you already forgotten riding on it with... Does that jog your memory?
Oh, it's a lunar chariot. No wonder it looks so familiar.
It's just a replica created from my memories. And it's all thanks to the broken jade token you returned to me.
Oh, so this is the little trinket you were planning to make.
Precisely. This jade token chariot can quickly Please take it, my dutiful guides.
Wow, this is amazing.
I had expected it to take some time, but fortunately for us, this is Chenyu Vale.
Huh? What's up?
Do you know? The ground beneath our feet is actually one of the key intersections. You're more familiar with this.
Oh, Paimon!
Correct. The Gate of Life symbolizes...
Wow, talk about a power...
Indeed. You would do well to settle here in peace.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's nothing. All right, I have done all I wish to do. You may go about your business. I plan to take a stroll atop the mountain. This is where we part ways. No need to thank me. You woke me from my slumber. It is I who am in your debt, and I have told him much the same as I've said to you. He mentioned that you're on a long journey. Does your next stop happen to be a distant land of snow? Snezhnaya. Although I know nothing about the place, no journey through ice and snow is without its dangers. If you find yourselves in need of help, you know where to find me. Take care.
Did they run from home too?
You have summoned me, and I shall fulfill my duty. Ready to ride. Show me your moves!
Solidify!
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Rise with the sun!
How about this? Take a surge.
Right this way! Doors over.
Stabilize!
Certainly worth the extra mile.
All right, you asked for it.
Here comes another.
Solidify!
This was new.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Stabilize!
Without further ado, smite to death. You should take it. It may prove useful. The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm. All right, you asked for it.
Solidify!
Let's round them up. Smite the dust. That was quick. No harm in claiming forsaken possessions.
used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up. Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. thing for anyone in particular. Still... If someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same. We have put in much... If you ever have...
There. All better. Next time... Acting tough isn't going to solve anything. Now, if you injure yourself again, or if there's an emergency, you know where to find me, okay? Off you go now. Take this twig. I picked it up by the roadside. It seems nice and sturdy. Of course. And do tell your friends that they're always welcome here, if they need a warm place to stay. There. Off you go now. Take this twig. Of course.